this is probably, and I mean, I've been doing this 28 years. This is probably the first time in the last probably 4 years that people understand foster care because I talk to them through the lens of housing. Everyone understands there's a housing crisis. So imagine a young person in foster care that doesn't have their family supports, leaves foster care, doesn't have any place to go. And so this is an opportunity to leverage our developers, our foundation partners, our government partners, and our corporations to come together and strategize on ways that we can create affordable housing for our young folks. And we did that in our project, Project Safe Haven with Mid-Penn, where we did carve-outs in Mid-Penn communities for set-asides specifically for kids in foster care, and being able to charge them what we would do with our own kids. They pay $500 a month for 5 years. So from age 21 to 26, they have that opportunity of developing and growing and maturing like all of our young adults do that leave our homes as kids, and not have the burden of or the crisis or the stress level of not having a place to live. Because for many of these young folks they grow up in 20 different environments, 20 different communities, going to 20 different schools, finally given to a place of stability is a place that they could feel hope and therefore work on their own self-help and work on their education, going to school, and really dealing with the traumas of really going through that system and being separated from families. So there are some good models out there. Project Safe Haven, Silicon Valley Community Foundation came out and did a report on it. It's on their website. And again, it leverages our developers, it leverages our nonprofits, it leverages our corporate partners and our city county providers to come together and really develop a strategy that we can give folks a continuum, a housing continuum, even in the most expensive markets, right? Mm-hmm. Our kids, many of us have young folks that went off to college and they're living here because we helped them out. Our foster youth don't have that. So this is a way the community can weigh in, lean in, and help give access.
And that Safe Haven project in particular, that program is a certain fixed number of units in a larger affordable housing kind of development or program.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, I think we always look at it as when you send your young folks off to college, they live in the dorms. 2 years after that, they go live in shared homes, and eventually they go to their own apartment. So creating that housing continuum and leveraging developers to say, in any new developments or even existing ones, do a carve out. Give us 10 units set asides specifically for kids in foster care, and let us come together and pay that rent for that young person to be there for 5 years, just as we would do for your son or daughter that goes off to college. It is a great model. We have great outcomes from that model, and we're now scaling that throughout the Bay Area.